flight sim world. This one broke my heart. It had so much potential, but just couldn't stick the landing. It had an ambitious feature set, but even after it was out of early access, everything seemed 80 to 90% done. It had less than a year of actual life when Dovetail Games stopped development back in 2018. Simmers are still flying it, so there's life left in Flight Sim World. Just not much. Let's take this Hershey Bar winged Piper and fly it to Harrisburg International Airport. I'm going to take a couple of scenic detours. The first, to check out downtown Philadelphia because, duh, why not? I want to show the eye candy that is out of the box. Of particular interest, the terrain graphics and the land class. It just fits together like Lego. And of course, the volumetric clouds, which you can, see already here. Alright, I'm taking a chance crossing in front of this guy. He'll hitch and just keep going while you've suffered a crash and the session restarts. Punk. But also there's going to be a couple of particular places that I'm pleased that they showed a little detail on. And let's keep it real. All modern flight sims do this. They all take out a sectional chart for a given area, and they put as much real-world objects and detail in it as, they can. I guess I wasn't expecting it from this software package. And I'll link it at the end, but I've already pointed out that Flight Sim World has, hands down, the best snow effects I've ever seen in a flight sim. And before I get too terribly nostalgic, the sim's not all, peaches and cream. Setting up my peripherals was a bear. Oh my god. It doesn't have many viewing options. I think like maybe 5 or 6 external views. The dedicated internal views, I believe, are plane specific, and they're cool. They focus in on particular instruments or particular views, so that's okay. That works. Let's talk about our ride for a little bit. This is a well-detailed plane. Everything works. You can practice real-world routine in this. I like it a lot. My critiques are fairly minor. PA2H don't sit nose high like this, but I can't say that it doesn't happen. It's kind of funny to say it out loud, but one of the things that attracted me to Flight Sim World was that this is the only flight sim I've seen that featured Piper planes in the default lineup as opposed to Cessna Skyhawks. Even in its half-baked state, Dovetail designers threw in some customized buildings all over the place. You can see here, City Hall, the Liberty Towers. From a distance, you can tell you're looking at downtown Philly. Really cool. They skipped the art museum. Can't win them all. So we're going to cut north to the Roxborough Antenna Farm. This was my pre-GPS VFR checkpoint when I was flying west to Lancaster. Stay between the towers and Wings Field, below 2000, and I'd be clear of the Bravo. This is a petty little niggle. It's kind of Piper Aircraft's fault. I have a hard time classifying this plane. I'm just going to pretend that I had a couple extra bucks and tore out the 140 and threw in a 180 and didn't do anything with the wings. So, yeah, It's Cherokee with a 180 horsepower engine. Okay, check out that road traffic. Looks believable. The Cityscape and the Land class also look great. Flight Sim World was not an ugly sim. The clouds, man, volumetric clouds. Not sure what's going on with Quarry Ridge Lake here, but okay. Maybe a sinkhole's forming? I don't know. There's the Limerick generating station. And here's Marsh Creek. If we look from on high, check out how believable the terrain and cloud graphics look. Out of the box. This is what they accomplished in 2017, so I completely understand the grief that Laminar Research gets with X-Plane 11 and 12. There's 3 Mile Island and our destination, Harrisburg International. Let's jump straight to short final. I want to show you guys something. One thing that Flight Sim World absolutely nailed that I wish other sims would implement is this. Check it out. Hold on. Gonna land just a little hard. Gonna drop it in. And boom, baby! Physics. Pretty sure most sims do this. You pull up to the filling station and it automatically tops you off. Alright, let's just park and get out. I do not think we'll ever see anything like this going forwards, especially with Flight Sim 2024 coming. But I kind of hope that somewhere out there are some upstart coders developing a rebel flight sim because they're not pleased with Microsoft Flight Simulator or X-Plane or whatever came before. Great. More murderous high wings. Just park here real quick and get out before they crash into me. So that's it. Flight Sim World. The desktop simulation that could have been.